Alright, yeah, this is PoopMasterTP, and I'm also known as Sim Streamer on YouTube, where I also have live streams of Dark Souls and many other games, and all these Mixer live streams that I'm uploading those to my YouTube channel because after 14 days they get deleted off of Mixer. So, and as my title here on Mixer says, and as I'm putting it in my descriptions once these are on YouTube, is that you'll have to turn up your volume to be able to hear me. Just a second, please. Yeah, because I'm just using broadcast for this. Well, that makes it be not the highest quality video. It's just the best that I'm able to get, and um, also I have to use a cell phone microphone instead of a headset for my Xbox One, and it just picks up my voice volume really low. So anyway, apologies about that, but I can't help it. So, but yeah, anyhow, we're going to I guess what I'm going to do is continue this character here, Pyro Girl. What I'm doing with this playthrough is to not use melee at all. I'm only using pyromancy and sorcery. Previous video I was doing this. Now I played this character some off camera, and actually the only Lord Soul boss that I have left is 4 Kings. I went ahead and did the other bosses just because I wanted to play, and and just anyhow, I wasn't able to live stream when I was doing that. Yeah, and the other thing that I did now, just to say, all for leveling, I'm using actual souls that I get from killing enemies and all that kind of thing. Um, but I just since you have to run down there where the advanced pyromancy teacher is, and that's just kind of a hassle, and then especially since it's the original version of Dark Souls 1, I'm able to dupe boss souls. I just went ahead and duped the boss soul. I did this once I had, I guess it's Ornstein's soul, because I beat him second, so I used his soul so I could upgrade the pyromancy flame to max. So yeah, we have max pyromancy flame, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it now. Yep, and I'm standing here because I don't really know why I was here, but I was. I did though use the Divine Club, which is that occult club that you pick up in Analondo. If you downgrade it, that you can make it divine, and then I went ahead and maxed it out so I could use it during Nito's fight, even though it wasn't really necessary, but I just kind of had that irk about me that I just wanted to use a melee weapon for something. But anyhow, besides that, I've been using only magic, just as a challenge, somewhat of a challenge. This I want to be, I guess, here. Also, that bow is not where I really want it to be. I want the stuff that I use to be up here. I mean, this I use the whole, well, especially since I'm using a female character. I think this is the only way that I could dupe I'd have to two-hand a weapon and swing it to be able to dupe something. So anyway, that's why I have that. Mostly the reason for that. Let's see. I have some Titanite chunks now and some other stuff that I don't need, but Yeah, his freaking hammering. As I've said many times, the reason that Andre hammers, I know the reason is because it's trying to alert a new player that comes down here to the bonfire. If they make their way to finding this bonfire, that they hear that hammering and they're going to wonder what the hell is going on, and they end up finding the main blacksmith of the game, which is this dude. But I really wish that once you talk to him that he would just stop hammering. Because it annoys me that he keeps hammering. Otherwise, he's like my favorite NPC in the game. But yeah, we're just gonna go this way. Holy crap, this is Sin's Fortress, except its gate is open, right? Yeah. So spoiler, just if you're a new person watching, this is why you ring both of the bells, is to open this. And then going to the top of this lets you progress to the next area, about the halfway point of the game by doing that. But yeah, anyways, I'm not trying to make this a tutorial though, unless someone views and is chatting with me that is a new player, then I enjoy helping new players. Yeah, I was actually watching, well, just look at my stats while I'm talking. I was actually, today and last night, was watching some new players and chatting with them, you know, and they were nice and everything, and yeah, it was good. And yeah, I found that here on Mixer that a lot of streamers that I've watched are really nice, and so that's cool. And just to say, sometimes I may sound like an asshole because I just get frustrated at the game, even though I love this game, you know. And just disclaimer is that I may cuss some. I just kind of try to let loose whenever I play this, and so anyway, that's just me. I'm just trying to be entertaining and hopefully be funny part of the time, and just whatever. So yeah, yeah, the goal right now is to get attunement up to 50, and you're able to have 10, you know, the max amount of 10 attunement slots. As far as I know, there is absolutely no reason to level attunement any higher than 50 because it won't benefit you. So yeah. Anyhow. And that resistance, that stat down there, you're definitely a noob if you level that. So yeah, don't level resistance. Any stat is going to benefit you more than resistance. I'm going to try to keep my things that I say in a tutorial type of way to be minimal, by the way. I just feel like saying a couple of things like this, but yeah. But yeah, anyhow, after I get attunement to 50, I suppose after that it's going to be just me leveling vitality even higher. Now, usually what I do is, especially by this far into the game, after I've beat up Ornstein and Smo and gone to some Lord Soul bosses, especially, they almost always that I've leveled endurance to 40, which is the, anyway, I usually don't make endurance any higher than that. But yeah, with this, in this case, I mean, because magic in Dark Souls 1 can just be cast, whenever you cast it, it doesn't take any stamina to do it. Now in Dark Souls 2 and 3 it does, but in Dark Souls 1 it does not. So yeah, so endurance is not as important, and I'm good enough at the game that I can just wear light armor and I can just dodge and block. You know, I've got several shields that I've upgraded that I'm in the process of upgrading. Oh, maybe that's what I was doing. I was now I have the very large ember, so I was going to give that to Andre and then upgrade these shields to being higher. If you upgrade a shield, its stability is higher. They're in the middle of the screen, basically. This one's 67, that one's 69. So yeah, I mean, that's the only thing it affects. Well, it affects attack if you were to use a shield as a weapon. But that's just kind of a silly challenge type of thing to do, so new players should not be trying to do that. And I don't ever even do that. So I mean, just anyway. But yeah, the more stability that a shield has, it's as if your shield is giving you extra poise because you're able to absorb more stamina loss, as it were, when an enemy hits your shield. Your stamina bar will go down less than it would if the shield was not upgraded or you were using a less stable shield. So that's what that affects. Blah blah blah. Yeah. So this shield Andre sells, by the way, and it is the most stable shield of any of these 3-weight shields. So anyway, yeah, I mean I'm not upgrading a melee weapon with Titanite, so I might as well.
Well,
Yeah.
That's a brilliant ember you've got there.
Holy crap!
My years in the trade, that might be the finest. How's about you leave that ember with me? I'm just an old smith. I'd give my left arm for a gem like that.
Well, Andre, don't give one of your limbs for that. Someone else is here. What the fuck?
Well, thank you mightily for that. Now, just leave the rest to me.
Huh?
Andre, you must...
Yeah. What the hell? I don't have gold. So I didn't think I was online. Oh, just a second. It's going to pause whenever I go to this. Well, what the hell? I guess. I mean, I didn't pay for gold. It. I don't know. I guess Xbox is just giving us gold for free at least today. I mean, I don't know. I didn't hack it or anything. I didn't hack it or anything. I don't know what's going on. This may go to that screen again. Well, I don't know. I mean, really, I'd rather play Dark Souls offline. That's almost always how I play because then you're not invaded. And I like for my character to be human just because I don't want him to look like a zombie, but then you run the risk of being invaded if you're online. So shit. Anyhow, I mean, I'm pretty fucking powerful, but still, people that invade often they have like everything maxed out as much as it possibly can be, and they're also really good players. So, and I'm gonna have to try to hit them with, pyromancy. So, yeah, whatever. Anyhow, I guess I won't worry about it. Anyway, I'm trying to upgrade this shit.
Well, you need it.
I guess I won't play any of my characters that I have in New Game Plus or beyond today, at least, because once you get that high up, that you need to keep many freaking souls to be able to level again, so I don't want to lose my souls because somebody freaking invades me and then I lose my bloodstains. So, anyhow. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna freaking upgrade, oh hell, I guess both of these shields for now, but just so I don't need Andre to do that, like even if I'm in New Game Plus, I won't need it for the Spire shield, but the rest The rest is going into this. Yeah. And I guess grass crest I could just upgrade it also, at least part of the way. I don't know how many I need for this. Alright, 3 more. Well, I was just thinking, I mean, another thing about me not having gold is that I couldn't get into, in Doom 2016, I could not see, like, other snap maps that other people have made, but I guess maybe today I can, so possibly today I'm going to do that. I don't know if I'm going to stream that or not, but I may check that out. Yeah. That also is a very good game, which I have streams of that as well here on Mixer and on my YouTube channel, which is called Sims Dreamer, just to say again. So, anyway, repair stuff, that's very important to do that. Yeah, if you don't repair, then eventually this stuff will break, and then it won't do any damage, or it won't protect you, or whatever, so, yep. What am I doing? I'm looking at his stuff. I've already beat Sif by going the back way, so I didn't need that. Yeah, those two shields are right there. They're exactly the same as far as I'm aware of. Just your preference on which one you want to get and how it looks. Now, most of the time, I don't get one of these shields because the other shields are sufficient. But just whatever, since I'm not using a melee weapon, I'm just kind of going a little bit overboard with having many shields. Like I said, this one becomes the most stable of any of the 3 weight shields. So, yeah, either of these do. Anyhow, yep. So, I guess I don't need anything. Yep. All right. And it's pretty interesting too that even though the remaster is out, that there's still people playing, just like I'm still playing the original version of Dark Souls. So, yep, what the heck. Anyway, the level would take just a little bit more, so I guess just use the soul for that. 2, 4, 8, 1,000, I guess, 3,000, whatever. I'll just use this. Is that enough? I don't know. Yes, it is. So yeah, I've got to level another 9 levels to get to 10. So. But yeah, the plan is that after I finish leveling attunement, that is going to level vitality the rest of the way to 99, which almost never I do that. I mean, basically, I don't ever do that. But so that I can use this ring, Dusk Crown Ring, which it grants. It's not just it's all of your magic has extra castings. It gives you about another 1.5 times as many casts. So something that's 4, you're going to have 6. But it halves your HP bar when you're using this. So therefore, I want my vitality to be as high as it could possibly be, because when I'm wearing this, I'm going to have half of that amount. So yeah, and then that way it'll make it easier to only use magic, especially when I'm to nuke because it'll take more damage to kill every enemy, and bosses. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. Alright, so Yeah, this is my bonfire. That's the closest to Milano ruins. I guess I'm not going to use power fan. I'll just use this stuff. Well, I may see that I need this, so we're just gonna take one away from that, and then put it on power fan. So yeah, these seeing these ghosts of people that are sitting here, I was like, what the fuck? But anyway, well that's cool. Actually, well, I mean, if if somebody that I know from from one of these streams that I've been watching of people that were playing this version of the game, then maybe I could be a summon for them or something, possibly. So yeah, I mean, I enjoyed doing that. I did that about half a year ago when I was using had gold and I was leaving my summon sign for people to summon me and shit for boss fights and stuff. I enjoyed that. It's an easy way to level because you get over and over you can get souls for bosses. So yeah. And it's kind of cool to see what other people are wearing. And as I've said this before on a stream that I thought it was interesting when I would be a summon down in Blighttown that I was wearing the entire pyromancer's outfit when I was down there. But other people basically nobody else was wearing the appropriate gear to go fight Quelaag. I don't know if every person just had a weird fashion sense and they didn't want to wear that, but I was just like, what the fuck? All these people either think they're just so good at the game that they don't have to wear the appropriate gear, or they're all noobs and they don't know any better, I guess. So, yeah, so I didn't put. Yep, this girl is still dead. So that I could get my Estus Flask upgraded as high as I have. I think +5 is the most that you can upgrade it in one playthrough until you get the New Game Plus. But so yeah, yep, she is still dead. So I have to come from Andre's bonfire for this. Anyway, we're gonna go down here to New Londo ruins where the ghosties are, but we're just gonna jump right on past where they're at because I'm going to the boss. And then I suppose what I'm gonna do instead of just going to Gwen, I wanted to go to Painted World just because I enjoy Painted World. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna use this pyromancy against those weird big head dudes that are there because if you kill them with fire, then they don't spew toxic at you. So yeah, yep. Make that elevator go back up because I'm not gonna need it to be down. I just need it to be up. So yeah, I don't ever pick up that toothpick loot right there. Yep, the S stock. I mean, I have before. I've actually used it before, by the way. But when I do melee, I prefer, weapons to stagger. Either great swords or ultra great swords, axes or hammers. You know. I think that it's better. I mean, I do have a grim, excuse me, a Grim Reaper cosplay on here where I'm using the Great Scythe, which is the best dex weapon in the game. Arguably, it is the best dex weapon, or one of the best. You know, as long as you can, as long as you're comfortable with what its moveset is. Anyhow. Okay, so I need to get my head in the game, I'm going to need that on. I'm Not gonna wear that because if you wear a crown of dust, then damage suffered by magic attacks also rises. Yeah. So yeah, Four Kings does magic, so I'm not gonna wear that. So I guess we could go with Master of the Child, do I? Pharaoh with that. Then I guess that. Yep. The lightest gloves in the game. I upgraded them some for that purpose. To be used. Shit. Also not this shield once I'm in there. I've got the crest shield, which I'm going to use, and also the dragon crest shield fully upgraded. So yeah, that's what I'm going to use down here. Anyway, yeah, we're going to use this and that. Not that, this. Okay, so I don't know if I should try to tank them by just wearing like stone armor or Havel's armor. Maybe I should. I think Havel's is better against magic than stone. Yeah, it is. So whatever. We'll just wear Havel's, except I think I'm overburdened if I do that. Yep, by a little bit. So we're going to wear Master of the Child. That puts me under. Okay. Yep. Okay, so yeah, not going to use Power Fin unless I end up like needing it because I'm running out of spells. So fucking A. Yeah, I guess I could be a summon for this fight, but whatever. I just want to get to New Game Plus. So, well, after I go to the Painted World. Just to freaking be doing. Holy shit. Well, that's the health bar of the entire boss, not just this one. Like all four of them or however many it takes. Just keep spamming it while he's still glowing and it still does damage. Yep, shit. I think after I kill this boss, I'm going to use Power Fin. Whoops, I'm still spamming. Alright. Oh, I thought another king was already out. Damn. Well, shit. I'm still killing them pretty fast, apparently. Yep, whatever. I'm just tanking your shit. I don't know. It's over. Holy fuck. Yeah. Well, shit. I didn't get more souls for that, but whatever. Usually I would put on that. Yeah, viewer. Hello. Yeah, create it. Whatever, Ruskin or something. What am I? Why can... Oh, I'm in that. Yeah, well, if you're talking about... I don't know what you mean, but if you're talking about the DLC, I don't have the DLC on Xbox One. Neo? I've already beaten... Well, whatever. Yeah... Anyway, I have to get out of here. Obviously, by warping. Uh, I guess to, let's see, where... Darkman Tomb. Because I'm going to go to the Painted World just because I want to. I don't know what you mean by this word that's Nioh. So sorry. Way of the Night or something, if that's what you're talking about. I don't worry about achievements. I mean, just whatever with that. Yeah, I don't know, but anyway, just to show though. See, I've got all the Lord souls. No, I don't have the Neo game or whatever that I guess FromSoft made or is making, or I don't know. Yeah, I don't have a PlayStation 4 and I don't have a PlayStation 3, which kind of sucks because yeah, I'd like to play Bloodborne, but I don't have a PlayStation 4, and I would like to play Demon Souls, but I don't have a freaking PlayStation 3 because they had to be exclusive with that. So yeah. But anyhow, let's see. I've got souls to level with again. So it's just going into that still. You think Dark Souls 1 is easy? Is that what you're saying? Well, I mean, once you're experienced with it, then yes, it is. I mean, I still have trouble part of the time, but right. Yeah, I know. All of From Software's games are hard. Although they, of course, they get easier once you're experienced with them. Just like with anything, it's going to get easier once you're experienced. But yeah. Anyway, Dark Souls 1, I've played it for years. I know how to play this. So anyway, we're going to go back to wearing this stuff. And let's see. Wolf ring. And, well, I need to run past these guys first. So I guess it's gonna be fog ring and then slumbering ring. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you wrote. Well, all right. In here. Make for sure that I have that. That peculiar doll. Yep, I do. So, like I said earlier, I'm just going to Painted World because I enjoy going through Painted World, even though I don't need anything that's there besides just getting more souls. But yeah, well, I could also get this armor. Yeah. Bravery, yeah. Well, yes, there's a trap ahead. I know. Yeah. Anyway. I guess. Well, I don't really need that. I could get it just to be done. I suppose you can still enter the painting even if these guys are aggroed, but I don't know that absolutely for sure because I never have tried doing it. Okay, I guess it still works. And I guess that I'm not being viewed anymore either. So, anyway. Yeah. So now we're gonna wear what I actually wanted to have her wear. Also, Dragon Crest Shield. Oh no, I'm stuck in this world now. But it's cool. I like it here, and one of the best designed. I mean, the entire game is well designed, but this area is just really well designed. But then they put loot here that is only just kind of real specific to faith builds and the spells. I also wish they had just made Velka's spells be better than they are, but they're not. So anyway, but I like it here, hearing the crows and everything, and yeah, yep, it's cool. Let's set out. Am I being invaded by some damn person? Yeah. Well, I'm still gonna spawn here anyway. Well, that's another annoying thing with this is that sometimes when people invade you, you don't see them for a long time, but it still prevents you from using bonfires. So shit. Well, they're gonna get some fucking powerful pyro, and I've got a pretty damn long HP bar, like invaders normally would have. All right, I guess they disconnected. All right, kindle this shit, 'cause that's what I do. All right, so anyway, so I don't need that, so I have to put this back like I had it. Okay. Well, I suppose, I mean, I want to kill all the enemies, and there's a lot of enemies here. So maybe I'll just use Dust Crown Ring. We're just going to spawn these guys again so that I have those spells back. And I guess also if I get invaded, that way I still have spells that I can use. Because the only upgraded weapon I have is that divine, um, whatever, club. Yep, and I'm being invaded again, I guess. Shit. Well, anyway. uh, oh. I was thinking that I had less cast, but I don't. So, well, I mean, I do have less cast. I was thinking that I did not. Or I don't know, anyway. Okay, so one of these guys I'm just going to kill from range like this. Well, maybe. That's enough, folks. Alright, just a second. I have to pause this.